What is up, guys? Wraec is here with new video, and today once again on the Amazon server, where we still have to do the Easter event. Easter! Always my lack of words during those videos. We still have some good stuff to do here. I had 2 fertilizer left, and I also went into Fantasy Factory, already did a little bit of the puzzling. So we're at the jigsaw stage. I already filled that. The sad thing is we don't have double privileges, which I still think is kind of horrible. Like those, especially those Fantasy Factory events, there's always this one pack, not this one, which gives you the smash, and it also gives you double points. And yeah, double loot from or double points is especially punishing in Fantasy Factory, as we get some part of our reclamation quest. You can see it here for using honey stars or aurora stars, 20 of those. We will need to use 1,400 for all of these 70 points, which is quite a lot indeed. And without double privileges, pretty hard. So let's use that jigsaw stage now. Let's fill it up. 226 is actually quite good. I think on my main I got 444 with double privileges, 226. If we take that times 2, that would actually be 452. So quite the high roll actually, not quite bad. How much would we get for double privileges now? 394 stars. That is indeed quite a lot. So you will now see me do some of the puzzling, which will probably be horrible, but we don't have enough of those candies to clear that stage anyway, so I can be bad at it without doing much harm to our progress here. And that's not really the thing. Usually I use the smash feature. I like clear most of the stage, and when there are like 10 pieces left, I use the clear feature. That costs like 3 pieces, and you can have those 10 last remaining jigsaw puzzle pieces here wherever you want them. Doesn't really matter. It always only takes 3 candies if you smash it at like 10, and that makes this pretty easy. You can do it quite swiftly without thinking a lot about it. And yeah, but on the Amazon server we don't have that. You don't usually have the event pack, so yeah, no smashing for me on this one. That sounds wrong. Other topics. Still waiting for that Void campaign. We didn't really get a whole lot of info. Barry posted this video though. That was something I predicted. Barry now made this video on Void campaign, on the 5th Void campaign, and showed this stuff on TapTap. It's already live there, so that's kind of interesting. Didn't really get to watch that, as he just now posted it, and I was just about to record that video, so I did that first. And yeah, it's already starting to look quite bad, but they don't have a lot of pieces left, so it doesn't matter. That's quite good. I think that's good. Is it? Is it? Probably not. But yeah, that was the last piece. We could still buy some, but the thing is, we have 6,000 gems. Yeah, well, let's see, look for the rewards, and then we will decide. I have 197 Aurora Stars. We are kind of still saving up on those for one big event where we invest all of those Aurora Stars at the same time. And hopefully get some massive loot. We have to see. This is probably not the event where we will do that. I guess we will just go and collect as much of this loot as we can. And then maybe another time we will go in there and do that. Though, now's of course the question, do we just take a 9-star and invest 100 of our Aurora Stars? Is that worth it? That is the question. 245 Aurora Stars, 245 stars investing those, or 145. Let's look at our reclamation quest. We are at 15 out of 20, and we got 14, and 20 honey stars or Aurora Stars is 1. So we get another 12. Possibly 13, which brings us to 27. 27 is not enough. We would need another 23 to do anything really, because this is the mean part of this. You only get your the bonus carrots if you reach 50, 100, 150, and so on. And yeah, we clearly don't have that, so that's a little bit bad. Let me think about that for a second. Okay, I thought about it and I solved the problem. I just bought some starry. I didn't know. I just bought like 2,500 starry, and I thought like, okay, there will be another summoning event. Also, I bought like 6 more of those pieces, completed the stage. If you didn't know that, by the way, little tip about Fantasy Factory. We are now at 1 out of 9. If you're like a 2 out of 9, 3 out of 9, 4 out of 9, even 8 out of 9, that stays for the next event. Which means like you can get more jigsaw stages. So if you're at like 8 out of 9, you leave it at 8 out of 9. And next time you come into the game and there's like a big event and you do complete one stage, you reach 9 out of 9, so you enter a jigsaw stage. And you're instantly in that jigsaw stage, which can be a way to preserve some points. And sometimes it's better to leave it at 8 out of 9 than to do more in the event. So I ended up spending like 60 of our Aurora stars. Bought the 9 star, which will give us some progress. And now we are actually, let's check that out. Reclamation quests, we can check it here. Now we're at 127. That didn't solve our problem at all. Now we can reach the next stage. That was so stupid. Yeah. Okay. Now we have the same problem, just one stage higher. That's not good at all. That is not good at all. Let me think about that again. Okay, problem solved again. I bought a few more things with stars, and I bought like a little bit more starry. Now you will probably say you could have just bought the event pack, which is kind of right. Then again, I mean, like we could have gotten double Fantasy Factory rewards, but that's not really worth it for us. The tickets, the one problem with those tickets is, those are 24 tickets. First reward threshold is actually 30, so it would have been total luck if we got something nice. I'm not quite into that, so I'd rather go for the thing that gives us the safe reward. We don't need the Hyperspace Hunter Ilamark skin, so we're good not buying that event pack. What we have to do now, though, we need another 8 points to get our next bonus reward, and that means we actually have to do some Profit Orb, and Profit Orb is 20 Profit Orbs for 1 point, so we need to do 8 times 20 Profit Orbs, which is 160 Profit Orbs or 2 completions. Faction doesn't really matter too much, though. You still need some Onkirimaru copies and some Ignis copies, and the question is, for which of those 2 do we go for? We can check out how many Ignis we got. At least there don't seem to be any of those summoned here. Onkirimaru, we have 3. If we look into the back, there's a 4th one, and here we actually have none. So I guess we just go for the Ignis. I guess that's pretty much a good choice. Going for the Ignis and trying to max that. Though then again, yeah, I mean, let's go for the Ignis. Ignis is a good choice. 1. Maybe we get something nice. What could we even get here that we want? I mean, like a wall deck is already quite good. There is nothing in Shadow that we really need. I don't think there is really something that we really need. We have some chests, so that's still right. Our situation in terms of copies is mostly okay. What we would need, though, would be some copies to make into 10 stars. Like, that is something that we lack a little bit. Like 5 copies of the same type of a hero that can become a 10 star. That is something that would help. Like those double Dentalians here, those help a lot. Those actually help a lot. Those branches help a lot too. Actually not bad at all. Those are a ton of branches, by the way. Prophet's Blessing is their name, I always forget that. Already 100 Profit Orbs in, or a 20. So fast, honestly, so fast. There's not much to be happy about here. It's like those Dentalians, those were really the best. Of course, we take a Margaret. And those are actually our last 2 summons. Holy. That's a nice one. We got our Ignis, we got a Natasha, a Nakia, we got a Queen. Can't complain about that one. For the next time we do summoning event, having a Queen, always good. Last summon. And nothing too fancy, but 3,200 Prophet's Blessing. We gladly take that. Oh, we also get, we get some of those treasure coupons. Oh. Hey, this is really, I have to say, it's really like the video where I double cross myself. I have no idea. It's a little bit insane. Now I got some of those tickets, and now even the thing with the reward threshold that I said before is no longer right. We could have done one more completion, gotten the 30, gotten a safe orange one, but we will just luck out now. Just prepare. Prepare to be jealous. It's time for luck again to fix all of my mistakes. Nah, there wasn't really any mistakes, to be honest. It was alright. We can still do use the Starry for the summoning event or some other stuff, some hammers, and it will be alright. It will be no problem at all. So 4 of those tickets, if we get the pink one, the all damage, Transcendence all damage, the pink one, that would be quite insane. This one, guys, this one. Last time I said you just have to ask for it, so I am asking for that pink one here. Please, DH, deliver that to me right now. Prepare for some filthy luck, guys. That's not it. Next one. Next one, guys. Next one, I'm sure, will be the one. Come on! Still not this. We haven't had really any luck with those train tickets, though, on Amazon. That's something I have to say. If that were no shards, that would have been actually huge. That would have been actually quite cool. Even though the bonus of this one, yeah, it's not too impressive. Not too impressive at all. So, last chance for us to get the pink one. Come on. Oh, those were horrible again. Those were horrible again. Do we even get anything? We get something. We get one of... Oh, that's not even from this one. That's one of the new ones, actually. I'm not even sure from what that was, but that's one of the festival treasure... No, not festival treasures. The arcane jewelry. Doesn't say it. I forgot it. PvP or something? I have no idea. But it's from some game mode. It's not one of those ones from the treasure train or any of the normal ones. So really didn't get too lucky. And now we have to do some stuff with those bunnies. And that takes forever again. That really takes forever again. Feed 10, come on. I think I will just skip that for you guys, because that's just a super long animation. Honestly, the H overdid it with that one a little bit. I will skip that for you guys. We will just see us after I use those 100 carrots. Okay, I've now used up all of those carrots. We now have the lucky gift prepared. But another thing is, we can actually get to this other bunny, which will give us the first go reward, the lucky bunny. And there we actually have the choice between half a core or a sublimation chest mostly. Because we still have enough spiritual essence, that's for sure. So the question is, do we want half a core? Or sublimation chest? I mean, our goal towards full subs, we would need some more sublimations actually. That would be kind of interesting. Core on the other hand, not that much. So we could do that. I think we actually do that because it also gives us a decent bunch of CI materials as we will buy fertilizer and get them that way, because every time we use fertilizer it's 2 carrots and we get one of those rewards, which are quite decent. So let's go ahead and do that. We are at 4 carrots, which will bring us to 155. We need to get to 180 plus 8 actually to feed the bunny as well. Which means we need 33 more carrots. So 34, it's 17 fertilizer that we will need. Which will cost the grand total of 6,800 gems, which I think is well worth it for a sublimation chest. 17 exact. And that gives us 34 carrots, toolbox fluid, decent amount, right? And even 1,500 gems back, so that's quite great as well. I think those last ones we can actually do together, because this is only like 3 times the animation. I'm pretty eager to see what we get from the lucky gifts. Can we skip that, by the way? No, it's not skippable. I wanted to just close the window. I was hoping it would skip the animation, but it doesn't. It doesn't do that at all. We have to see what we get from the lucky gift, but lucky gift is like, it's almost all of the time it is an artifact chest. So there is some good stuff in there. We get some more artifact chests, which we really have to get into. Like I still have 4 artifact chests or something remaining on this account. And we need some artifact material, maybe get that from the guild. And then we need to build some more artifacts, some DBs, some stuff like that. And that's quite important. Yeah, I actually have 1 too many. Oh, now we need to do that 8 times. Is that faster? A little bit. Oh my god. I don't know. Sometimes with the age, it's like they have some animation and they really overdo it. And then later on the event, they sometimes introduce like a mechanic where you can skip it. But in some events, I remember doing videos like this and then having to press a button for 5 to 10 minutes or something, which was really insane. Okay, we got that going as well. Nice little special effect here. Where we got some more loot. So let's see what we get. I still would appreciate actually the star spawn materials. Those are quite nice. And you guys probably appreciate the 500k Crystal of Transcendence. And other than that, is there still something good in here? Yeah, this one. Yeah, let's get the sublimation chest. Come on. Game, please deliver the sublimation chest. The treasure train tickets were quite bad, so I really like to take my sublimation chest now. Come on. That's alright. Starspawn cultivation materials. Can't complain. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good loot. I mean, like, you get 5 of those, 10 of those. That's quite nice, actually. Now, let's see. Where is my sublimation chest? Not here. That's a festival skin selection chest, which includes the Doom Terminator Vulcan skin. Also the Mockman skin. I mean, like, if you want to have a skin, we now basically have the chest that can give us the skin for most of our A heroes. Only the one that is not in here is like the Elena skin, it seems. Not bad. Not bad. Not entirely everything that I wanted, but I guess a good amount of loot. And I mean, it wasn't entirely free to play. But how many points did we actually get by spending money? We got 60. Okay, that's a lot. That is more than I expected. But you could have gotten those 60 here as well. If you had enough gems saved up, there were 60 more points in here. So that was an option, and you could get some more here free to play as well. I've gotten only 8 from profit ops, but 22 more were possible. So I guess those rewards that we just got were possible entirely free to play, which I think is pretty good value. You could even go a little bit further, get another 20, how much is that? 22 points for another draw at the lucky gift, which, okay, I mean, like, we won't go for it because it could give us the 10 star. But actually has pretty high chances to give an artifact chest. 22 points. It's like another 4,000 gems, okay? It's like 4,100 gems, and the biggest problem would probably be, oh, we get 2 here as well. Okay, yeah, good. In that case, that would not even be a problem, but is that worth it? Why do I have to think so much in this video? It's like a thinking video. It's not that great. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I will think about it a little bit more, but I really don't think so. I think we have some good stuff going here. We got some good materials. We are sadly still a little bit away from the Mockman, I promised. But it's 112k, so it's not too far off, actually. We have the Residence Construction chest, which I will go for rock. We have this wonderful chest that we can open because it will give us all of the rewards anyway, and this will prepare us for upgrading our star spawn. And one thing I haven't showed you guys actually, for our star spawn, I got the whale. We have it now. Also already upgraded it. It's now at 115, and we can actually enhance it a little bit further now. That's great. Now getting to level 120, can upgrade that some more, and we can basically, if we had the Stardust, we could go all the way to 140, and this will also complete some glory challenges. What we have to do though, we have to assess this thing. Oh yeah, that's nice. We can get like, let's do them one by one because this stuff is expensive. Let's see what we can get. I hope for some one really nutty all damage dealt roll. If we can get like some huge number, I don't know, 130 is alright, 120 is alright. But getting like something like 180 or something is Amazon server, by the way, so we can get lucky, come on. Yeah, I mean, it's an upgrade, right? But we are going to reroll that because that's like our main star spawner. I said that we would do 1, now we do 2, okay. Okay, that's horrible. Yeah, that is indeed an upgrade, though not really huge. And can we slaughter a little bit? How much material do we have? Holy hell, 816, really? That's so much. That is actually enough for 1. This is more. Oh, we could use 1 here. Yeah, that's 4. Let's take this. Because that will bring us down to 15 and we use them 5 at a time anyway, so it's not really that important. Horrible. That's better. That's better. That's already a yellow one. Can't complain. That looks like an upgrade, but it isn't. Lower all damage dealt is always a downgrade. And yeah, so that's it. That's our roll. We take that. Now 115%, 9.5% all damage dealt, so that's pretty nice. Rerolling done at this point. And basically also the event. So I guess we're done for this episode. Thanks for sticking around. It was a little bit of a confusing one this time. I promised we would build the Mogman this time. Didn't quite fit into the video, or wasn't quite enough time to actually collect all of the Crystal of Transcendence, but I won't make another Amazon episode before I have those 5 million, I promise. So, see you next time. I wish you a great week. See us in the next one.